some. No hints, tips, and spoilers has been on all of Color Splash, hasn't it? Okay. Let's, gonna do it. What's up, Zelic man? Cultist. Bye, Andy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in for a little bit. Sorry about that. Squeaky game. Like, only a couple dollars. Anyway. Okay. Just filing my nail. Just letting Andy peace out. Dip out, let her head on. Okay. Shall we? Get on with it. Here we go. It's time. It's time for the final day in court. It's gonna be wild. 9:51. Defendant lobby. Oh, I should hit button. It's a good song. This is it. Judgment Day. Judgment Day. Okay. Today things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. It's not gonna shock your system to call your sister out. Maybe? Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. It would make sense because if she's one of the only people who could rival Von Karma, then having her help would be good, right? We gotta save our edgy boy. Yeah, thanks, Maya. What's up, buddy? Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry! I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Poor Maya. She feels, she's like, so sad. Edgy boo. What time is this? Objection time! It's time to hold it! Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right! Good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Woo! Yeah, pal! Oh, it's this guy. He's gone into that girl. Oh my god. The pal should have tipped me off. Detective Gumshoe! Morning! Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Oh, how'd it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it because of Polly and the DL6. Remember that time Karma took our fucking evidence? Here we are. Court is now in session. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Wow! Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Okay. Oh, I wonder why he'd want us to do that. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Morning. Why I left court? Was it PTSD? I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday. Just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I, went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. And he, like, always pretends to sleep. You weren't getting food for Polly. You checked on Polly. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Did you? Food. Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well... Yo, what's up, Abe? How you doing? I kind of got lost, you see. Yeah, see, we would have had an objection by now from Von Karma. He wants us to do this. Oh, there it is! The witness has trouble remembering some things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that. I see, so he's lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Okay. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I disagree. I think this is this is a contradiction. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in the old codger's head? It's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. Okay. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. I think this is where I say... Let's, go. Let's try to show off the DL6 incident. See if that's right. Nope, this doesn't make sense. They are related! What are you talking about? You do have a motive. Whatever, I'll just go through it. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he's. Okay. Do that and the motive will prove itself. Okay. I went to buy some food for Polly. I figured I got nothing to do with the incident. I already pressed this one, right? How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on him, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until his trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I've been saying the same thing over and over. I've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Does he have medical proof that he's having memory issues that night? Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho. Now, this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? You already know! Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell me the witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi. That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL-6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. Yep. I think Karma did it, by the way. I think Karma's actually guilty. And I think that's why he's named Von Karma. Because he's gonna Karma's gonna bite him in the ass now. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. Polly! Polly, baby. How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? I'm gonna save first. Then, I'm gonna... It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. This just is. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? Pro. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No, I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove. Polly! Use Polly! But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Can I permanently lose what? Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do? Stop. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief. I would like to cross-examine Polly. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor? Defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? You're gonna cross-examine a parrot? Exactly, Your Honor! I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot! This is law right here. This is law! This is law! And this is order! Can I get some parrots in chat, please? More parrots, please? Ace Attorney. This is better than anything I've ever declared at work. Oh, me too, and I've streamed for 9 years. Yeah, you can burn off your fingertips. Absolutely. Yeah. You can burn your fingerprints off. Here we go! Oh, order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Did you even ask? This is a farce! I object. Object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy! Well, still want to go through with your little kid? Yes, I'm doing it! Shut the fuck up! Let the parrot take the stand! I will cross-examine her, Your Honor! This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I mean, it's pretty up there for me, too. I love this. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. They already had the parrot. Why do they have the parrot here? Hi, Polly. This is the best. That's quite a bird. We're cross-examining a parrot! Please tell us your name. Name? Then you have to say Polly. The witness is ignoring me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Okay. Hello, Squawk. We know how to talk to her. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Maya, talk to Polly. Maya, talk to Polly. Hello, Squawk. Hold it. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago... Polly, have we forgotten something? Just a squawk. Don't forget DL-6, squawk. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL-6. Polly? Have we forgotten something? Oh, hello, Squawk. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. Couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond if we ask if we've forgotten anything? What the actual fuck? Are you kidding? I can't believe you're speaking to that parent. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is just Mr. Yogi. Is this not right? Maya, you talk to her. Right! What do I say? What's your name? Maybe we should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly! Squawk! Mr. Wright, I think we've established that the parrot's name is Polly. Does it have anything to do with their owner's identity? Yes? She won't say anything without saying Polly first. Of course it does. Of course. Yes, it does. Does it? Fascinating. You claim the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... I have no fucking idea what it is. It's parrot time! What the fuck is it? What, I have proof of that? What could possibly have to do with Polly? Is this a reference I don't get? I have... None of these make any sense to me to relate the name Polly to Yanni Yogi. None of that makes any sense. Wow, burning heat. Wow. I literally can't. I can't see any connection at all. At all. Take this. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge her own as Mr. Yogi. Yeah. You can pay your way out of a pun. Field F6 case file. It's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? I don't know! What do you mean? Did I ever hear that? What is this? Suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiance committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiance's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly, I got it right! What did I think? What? Okay, fine. He wanted to remember the name of his fiance who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. It's absolutely not proof. Mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Alone, it's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? We're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Now that you got it right, you can check the file in more detail and see the name. Are you fucking kidding me? What's the safe number? Huh? The safe? Alright, let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Holly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Oh, Mr. Wright, you weren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's identity? I don't know. Case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? I don't know! Hang on. The case summary. Why couldn't I, could I not have checked it earlier? The case summary. It's on the case summary page. Case summary. Specifically the date on which the DL-6 incident occurred. Date of the incident, December 20th. That's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Use the date of the DL-6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. Let's see. Certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to date. Another coincidence. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. No, you don't. Steal his credit cards. Have fun. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Yeah, bro, you really said that out loud? Hello? Hello? Go take it! It sucks! Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Witness, tell us your name. Wait. This witness doesn't remember. No. It's okay. Oh God! Oh God! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. He looks totally different! Oh! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Woo! Order, order! I don't know what that reference is. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really! But he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I've no regret. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Roger Hammond. On Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. And the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent in this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? It's time. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. But the trial's not going to be over because we got to finish the DL-6. That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection? Edgeworth, can you just fucking let it go? I mean, I guess we could get Von Karma. I guess Von Karma probably did it, and we're gonna get him found guilty, and that's gonna be a good. You know what? Edgeworth needs this. It's all right. It's okay. I was expecting it. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth, Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. You are. As we've heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's trying to say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL-6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Oh, what do I do? Raise an objection, dude. Judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. He was waiting. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years. Dude. It's okay. He has to think he's guilty so that we can prove him wrong and be like, you suck. So does Von Karma, but Von Karma sucks more. It's gotta be. I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. Only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. Now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. I mean, the incident where your father died. From the distance of the shot, it was not suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL-6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL-6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. He has a minor. Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. Crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. Not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! Obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. Try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Always doing weird ass shit. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Bro. Court is adjourned. sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Sir Edgeworth, just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? It was an accident. He was a minor. Also, yeah. I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? You want to go on a date? You want to go on a date with Wright? And then be like, tell me I'm guilty. Just me. I just want you to just yell objection. Murder is murder no matter what the circumstances. Yeah, this is not... This is crazy! Just crazy! Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. It is different. You're to dom him for free. I mean, but he wants to be with Wright. He wants to be with Phoenix. He wants to go on a date with Phoenix. He wants Phoenix to yell objection, and then he's gonna fervently make out with Phoenix on the spot. As soon as he's like, you know, they're gonna get really close. And Edgeworth is gonna be like, object to me kissing you. And right, I'm writing a fanfic. Write this down. He's just clearly into Phoenix. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, turn your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Gay fanfiction was all the rage when this first came out. Was it? Wait, is it not now? I don't know. I read a lot of fantasy romance webcomics, but not, and a little bit of boy love, but it doesn't get that intense. You know what I mean? Right? Edgeworth is like one of the OG gay fanfics. I love that. Right. Phoenix is the only one who believes it. Dude, Mia's gonna be so proud. I was not expecting us to be writing a Days Attorney fanfic tonight, but I guess you just never know what kind of day you're gonna have. Oh, now then. I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crimes. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. He's like, I guess I can't help it. They're gonna do it anyway. The statute of limitations on Deal-6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Nope. No, Your Honor. Your Honor! It would be a shame if we stalled this trial so bad it didn't finish today. No. We're gonna get into the next trial, too. On Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Here we go, buddy. Will the witness state his name and profession? Oh, Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Where's my charge cable? Oh, there it is. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, in game day? Oh, gosh. Is this correct? Well, I think Karma's guilty, so it'd be great to get him sentenced. It is correct. And testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about this dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key. But only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Oh, she's trying to summon her sister again. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing their voices, so I'm not trying super hard. I'm giving Edgeworth like a half a voice, and I'm just reading Phoenix in my own voice, and I'm doing like Karma's, but yeah. I don't have a huge range when it comes to like a bunch of dudes, you know what I mean? So. If they're not like considerably old or considerably evil or considerably young, then I can't really do it well. Where did the gun come from, by the way? What do you mean? Oh, it was the gun. No, that's not the question I want to ask. I want to ask, where did that come from? What do you mean it fell at your feet? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff's, Yanni Yogi's. So it being shot 3 times, the third time was was during this incident. That's why the pistol having been fired 3 times is important. But God, how do we prove it wasn't Edgeworth? The safety must have come off when it fell from its holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? He'd walk. But in Japan, though? Oh, that's so good, Jimbo! That's awesome. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting too thick. I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. On your birthday! The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. Whoa, whoa! What do you mean that horrible scream? The scream. Tell me more about the scream. To this day, yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is! One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. Does it? But I don't know what it means. I better work it out quick. Wait. Is it because there was no oxygen in there they couldn't have screamed? Is this it? So there was only one gunshot. Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. And then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. What? Take a look at this. Yeah, there's the bullet hole in the thing. So it looks like he shot the door and then he died another way. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony. Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there. What do you mean a contradiction? Just as I thought, the judge is clueless, as always. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. I'm pretty sure it's this. I've been wondering about this. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. See, a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor! Miles Edgeworth testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one, but 2 shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear 1 gunshot? The photograph does seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? It might have been there before the incident occurred. No! If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. There'd be no oxygen. That has oxygen coming through it. You proved that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident. Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Okay. Let's save. Your Honor, you're dumb as shit. Oh my God. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident? What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident? I have the other bullet. This? What do you mean? That makes sense to me. I thought that was it. I thought it was the bullet hole. Fuck. Let's check this. Here in the elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in the elevator, returning from last trial. Son, one bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. I guess this. I guess it's this. Your Honor, the answer is in this file. Again, you do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you could tell us what page it's on. Which one? The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It's the only one we haven't looked at. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright! Who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL-6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. On page 1. Look at Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Wait. They shot through the hole in the door into his heart. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. And the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Or it could have gone through the door and fell. I don't know. Music is good, Domo. It is good. How you doing? And what's up, Deo? How you two doing? Are either of you going to AGDQ? Just a quick heads up. Nah. What the? Why not? What's up, Gert? How you doing? All right. I'm so sorry you all missed. I don't know if you've been lurking, but otherwise you missed us cross-examining a parrot. Be able to go to AGDQ. Alright, keep trying, dude. You will. Just submit again for SGDQ. You will. That's what I was thinking. It could have just fallen into the elevator shaft. Okay. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door. No. What do you mean? What do you mean? My God. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tis. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Am I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No! But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent! Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I mean, they were, but... I know, I'm waiting for Mia to come out. I'm like, it's time for Mia. I'm pretty sure Mia's gonna come. I thought there was another person. Someone else who fired the killing shot. It's karma! Let's get this going. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick! Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Mr. Edgeworth, precisely.
You gave you bits to food. You probably got them from the ads or maybe bought the news.
This BP!
When you probably didn't know, 46% of people
have never seen snow. Oh, you didn't get the other one! I have a rare one, Wade. First of all, shit, thank you so much! I appreciate you, friend, thank you! Bonus bits! Oh yeah, there's bonus bits this month. We gotta promote the bonus bits. Thanks, buddy. I saw... Bird made me sit in bed and watch 20 minutes of your time last night. You two are so stupid. That was really funny. And then when the dog got into the ship and just started walking on the whoopee cushion, that was really, really, really funny. Yes. Yeah, he was like, dude, my arm literally was going numb because I couldn't get oxygen to my brain and my arm. So like you both had to step away at different points. So silly. So silly. Yo, thank you so much, Helio, as well for the bits, 1,000 bits with the 100 bonus bits. To defeat the puns. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, both of you. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, dude, you all were laughing. I've never heard that much giggling from, I don't know, maybe at some point in my life. It's been a while. I'm glad you all had fun. It's every day I get like here's the recap from all the Lethal Company. It'll be like this one and it'll be like, oh, I was watching. Because every time stream, can you all attest to the fact that you hear birds stream or scream in the background of stream like a lot over the last couple weeks? because it's very funny when it happens. And there you go. And then I'll look up and check on what's going on. Anyway, well, great. Thank you for the support. I really, really appreciate it. We just cross-examined a parrot, and now we're trying to... That's right, I said a parrot. And now we're trying to not fail this case. So let's see what happens. I won't biddy without making Twitch contribute. This is the perfect time to do that. I'm so glad that they are. That's great. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though it was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant right here, today. Right here. Right now, indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Yes! I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mia, come here! Mia! Mr. Wright? I feel like I should say that I have an objection, but I probably don't. It's probably not gonna work. And then it's gonna go to this anyway. Your Honor. I object. Tisk. He's doing the stupid hand thing. My objection is that he's ugly. Oh my god damn. That's intense. What's up, Tito, by the way? How are you? Hello. Oh my god. Okay. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oof. I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Ugh. It must exist. Second bullet. Whoa. What? What did you just say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Who's waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer! Oh my god. The murderer. Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. The criminal took the second bullet. But why? First of all, how would they have found it? It got stuck in the door! What do you mean? It probably got stuck in the window where the bullet... Where's this impressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? The murderer had to find it. Yes, because it came from a different gun, probably. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof. Proof. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Objection! Fuck you! If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. No! Right, you got this! Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Have you really thought this through? I'm gonna have to penalize you. What do you mean? Is there some pressing need for the murderers to search for that bullet? The murderer had to find it. I guess the murderer was cautious. Very cautious sort. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory's, but it's the same thing. I'm about to... The murderer didn't need it, I guess. I'm gonna do it here. I'm not doing well. One more and I accident, like I actually fail. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to? What do you mean? Well, for instance. What? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? Oh! The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? That's true. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with a second bullet still inside of them. Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Try to stop them. The boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Oh! Hey, Karma, do you have any shoulder injuries? The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping it. I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murder. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? That's why he had to take a vacation! Oh! Okay, cool. This is fucking wild. Gregory Edgeworth dealt the blow to his perfect trial record. Well, that's been quite a shock. He took a vacation for several months after that. The first and last vacation he's taken. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? He took it because he was injured. Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the deal desk. This is what I've been waiting for, baby! It was immune to shock Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. What's happening? Well, you've indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I don't know! Oh, God! What's a better time? I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma. He certainly looks evil enough. You mean Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Bah! Don't object? I see no need. I honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection because you fucking suck and you did it! Sorry, I'm sorry. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. Go ahead, show us your shoulder. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife act, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Find out who his doctor is. No use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. Perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. The bullet's still in there. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Ugh, nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Use the metal detector! Oh my god! That's why we still have the metal detector! There's no way! Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? No, it's still in there. And we're gonna use a fucking metal detector to get it out. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I'm gonna show your fucking evidence. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? Evidence that proves Von Karma's shot is... If it's not the metal detector, I'm going to scream. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery. Leaving an evidence trail. Yes, I think I got it. Let's go. Bonus bits, baby! I don't know how much you need to do for bonus bits, but check out the article. I can post it in chat soon. So then, I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There was a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Don't worry, I have a metal detector. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We can use this metal detector. Let me get it out of my pocket. Swoop. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. He's sweating. Fuck you. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. This is amazing. Order, order, order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Objection! Cat, can we get some objections, please? The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. It is a very weird request. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, no! Wow. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Don't they go through metal detectors on the way into court? It's fine. Not here, I guess. Carmack, thank you for gifting a sub to objection! Yes. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. So I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL-6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL-6. He was like real weird about it though. A knife! Edgeworth's about to go for Edgeworth, help me out. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL-6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL-6 evidence. Oh, so the bullet that I have is gonna be for a different, thing. A different gun. The bullet I have is from a different gun. And then the one that he has is probably from the gun that was used in this court now. No proof you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. I do have proof. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Karma. Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL-6 incident. And here's my final proof. The bullet. If I'm wrong, I game over. You v me, buddy. You v me. But that's... Bullet? Where did you get that? This is a bullet used in the DL-6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You're gonna find it. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial, 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with a weapon's unique pattern, blah, blah, blah. You can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Oh, I missed a bit of text because I got excited. 1. The bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Ugh. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh, he's yelling. Lots of yelling. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Oh, that was the scream you heard! Wait, I know. Okay, we know all this. Stop breathing my air. Boom. Get away from my father. Bang. It's morbing out. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. On Karma! It was you who screamed! Woo! Mr. Von Karma. Oh, he's a screamer. Edgeworth! You would dare defy me! So, it was you. You and what the fuck? You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. You left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my own hands, blah, 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 blah. 15 years earlier. So good. This is good. It's good shit. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. Never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me, penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came on and the door opened. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then. It was destiny. Boop. Hit. Boop. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was a perfect crime. Just. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job! Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now! End it! Very well. That it wasn't premeditated is even more fucked up. Yeah. Oh no, you barely scratched and put a tiny baby stain on my record that didn't actually ruin my guilty verdicts for the last however long. Fuck you, I'm gonna murder you. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Nah, that was also an accident. There's no death. So whatever, right? Karma's the type to freak out if he doesn't have the exact change to pay for something. Yes, yeah. Seriously. Imagine if Von Karma minded his business and didn't try to take revenge on a 9-year-old, right? Literally everything in this game happened because Von Karma couldn't take the L. That's right. That's right. That is all. This court is adjourned. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. Gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? Just ask him on a date! Just ask him on a date! I'm not sure how to say this. Just tell him you love him. It's okay. I know. Try. Thank you. I see. Thank you, right. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. He's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. You're so tsundere. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. Here we got a little thing on my screen. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. You're a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. It's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh. Larry took his shit! Oh my god! Larry was guilty the whole time. Or maybe he's just trying to give it back because it's the lunch money amount. I don't know. But he said he wasn't at school that day. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? I thought he was gone that day. $38. No. Did he steal it and run off? No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? So that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. Oh. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off and he was bored, so he came into school anyway. He saw the money there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah. Too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, Right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Oh, well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. Wow, girl. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known I'd have become a prosecutor! Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, why don't you switch, Right? Hey, y'all. Line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. This feels very end of game. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. Celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's only 5 o'clock. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Uh-oh. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. I couldn't. I was useless. Okay, not true for multiple reasons. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Ugh, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits, and I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. It was useless, Nick. You talked to Polly, and you got us more time in the first day. You were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. There's a bullet. A bullet? Von Karma was convicted. I'm sorry. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL-6. But you are the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you are the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. She's cute. Oh, that art is so cute. Thanks, Nick. Very cute. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. The same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Was that the end of the game? That was the end of the game! Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to something. Okay, talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective comes! And he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Oh my god! So I was like, this really seems like an end of game thing, but I thought there'd be another chapter. I guess I'm used to 5 chapters. Oh, Nick, haven't seen him lately. Me? I've been working at a cheese shop. Macy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Oh my god, Larry. End of tutorial. End of the Game Boy Advance version. Ooh, right, yeah, I remember it. Larry's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I don't know if it's included in this. Oh, okay. Edgy is not neurotypical. Edgeworth is definitely neurospicy. And in love with Phoenix, and it's all good. Phoenix, right? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Ah, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. See? Phoenix sexual? Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Phoenix, right? Oh, what? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're blah, 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 blah? Okay, let me stretch him. Let me stretch the cat. I'm gonna stretch a cat. Stretching a cat right now.
So sleepy. Just woke up.
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit.
Is that Wolverine?
I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. I'm not keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know. Oh, the cat. Oh, the baby. Game 2 in 1 sitting? No. What are you guys doing? Already sleeping? Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing on a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of a place is she living at anyway? Okay, bye! Right? Who's that? You wanna talk? What's up, Pink Princess? Alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the pink princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It's kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. These little tiny footums. Guess what? He's got toe beans. Yeah, Maya Phoenix is cute, but Phoenix and Hedgeworth. Yeah, I remember. Huh? Me? I've been training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Look, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I did. Oh, look how cute. Oh, there's Mia. That's so cute. That's adorable. Oh, there is the new episode. Okay, so there... Oh, fuck. Okay, there is another chapter. Okay, but first of all, look. Look at these. Look at these. Look at them now. Look. Look at these. Look at what these are. Look at what they are.
Babies!
Look at these. Look at these toe beans. Look. There's so many beans. Look at all these beans. Here's back feet. He's just letting me. I'm so tired. He's got a lot of beans. Here's some more beans. Look at all the beans here. He's got a lot of beans. I know, he's smiling at Phoenix. He's a cute little void. I know, isn't he so cute? Wait, I'm gonna put you down, but I also need to pee. Momo. Can we get up? Okay. So we do have another episode. Is this one good? Is this a good one? Kept in every later port. Oh, I guess we're doing it. Oh, yeah, I want to save. Oh, yes. No spoilers, but I feel like I should... The last case is rather graphic. Okay, cool. You personally love this one? Yes, very good. All right, dope. Let's fucking do it. Okay, so I need a restroom break. Momo. Can we get uppies? I just need to use a restroom, but I'm happy to start the last case. I was like, the game's over? Somebody kind of spoiled. They were like, oh, the fifth case, blah, blah, blah. Getting up? Ooh. What do I do with this cat? I have to use the restroom. Take it with me? Okay, Mama, you ready to go to the bathroom? Mama, I'm gonna go use the potty. Case is basically DLC. Yeah, we'll play. We have like another hour for stream, so we're gonna start this case. But I'm gonna. You seem like you don't feel like being picked up now. There he goes. He's like, no, don't touch me. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm good now. I'll be right back. It's gonna be quiet for a minute, but I'm just gonna use the restroom, come back, and boom. Hi, sorry, it's been just quiet. I was talking to Bird for a little bit. Hello. Thanks for waiting. Appreciate you all. Boop. Let's fucking get it. Let's get it. 5th case, baby. 5th case. DLC case. Ooh, look at this. Get it. I was thinking we'd have time to wrap up a case and start one more. So this lines up well. Otherwise I would have just ended stream. Somebody's getting stabby! Stabby, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Two stabbings at the same time. One knife is thrown. Do, do, do. I can totally finish this in an hour. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. DS things there with that intro. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah, that's what everybody's saying, Case. Yeah. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. What? How do you make money, dude? There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! Who are you? Doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey is no longer, works here. This is cute. She's cute too. But do you have little potion bottles with you? What the fuck is that stuff? Like medicine test tubes or some shit? So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then! You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. I know you miss Maya, but come on. Maya, could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. Emma? Is that how you would say it in this? I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? I have my badge. Okay. Emma. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to formally be assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. 16? But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. Great. Another future professional in training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow. My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't! So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it! I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. Is can you prove it with science? And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method called case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person. This was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Does she have little, like, hearts in her beauty? Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh. I'm sorry. Wow. Alright. Let's go. I need so much water. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses! Did you not want to raise this here, Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Is it Lana? How do y'all pronounce her name, chat? Lana? 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 Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Is Lana? Cool. Okay. Launa. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Why are you wearing that outfit? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Military prosecutor, okay. I know, right? Right? Sunlight? Oh my gosh. You'd already seen Miles and Manfred. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm aware. Okay. There's something you should know from the start. Well, which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Well, wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Detective what? Detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. What's the name of this detective? What's the name of the detective? By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. I know, I'm like, who's the detective? Who's the detective? Who is that? Oh, please don't spoil. You want me to give me the sigh of relief? Don't respond and answer anything that I don't know. Okay, G-Man, please. Anything that hasn't happened in the game yet, don't talk about at all. At all. Even just answering questions. We just want to keep everything a surprise, like everything fresh. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. What happened to your hand? Lana? What happened to your hand? Thank you. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class out of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hi. It was in law school. I was in my third year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was at the top of her class in school. It could be either way. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. It was omitted from the anime. Interesting. There's something else going on here, and I'm gonna find out what. Is the anime good? Should I just watch it in my spare time? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. It's good, spoilery, it's fun, definitely gets better as it goes. Anime has an amazing blooper reel. Its quality is good, but I don't appreciate a 10-hour case turning into a 20-minute thing. Okay. So do I need to play, what, through the first 3 games to watch it, or what? You enjoyed it, but you know a lot of Ace Attorney fans hated it. Okay. Okay. Good to know. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Alright, original trilogy. Okay. So we'll have to play all 3 games before. My voice is... The bake sale is happening either Monday or Tuesday, by the way. I was going to do it on Sunday, but our guest is staying until, I think, Tuesday. So I kind of wanted to do it after they left. So I wasn't, like, cooking, like, just blowing up the kitchen. With people around. You know what I mean? It works best if you take it as extra cutscenes for the cases. Oh. Gotcha. That's fun, but don't expect super game accuracy. That's fair, G-Man, yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. That sounds good. Oh, just giving myself like a moment. Okay. Crunchyroll? Yeah. Fair. Okay. Alright. I was giving my voice a break for a second. So this is the lot where it all happened? Looks like they're still investigating. I like have to yawn all the time because I'm talking so much. I literally not getting enough oxygen in. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? Try not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there, expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Oh, that's a different person. Partner? You are not a detective. No. Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Uh-oh, he's kinda hot. Mr. Marshall! Oh boy, dudes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Does he look like a sheriff? Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? What? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. Okay. Always going like this. You know what dreams the cacti... Wait. The cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Are you drinking out of a flask? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Ooh. What? Was that, Ombre, a friend of yours? Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Yeah, what the frick. What's this? Wallet? Excuse me, officer. Oh, wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now, look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining... Oh, so we have a new thing we can do. Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. Press the A button. This will open it. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID number 584-2189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? It's called theft, concealing evidence, and tampering with a crime scene. It sure is. I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. Oh my god, this is so illegal. Holy shit. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. Guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Okay. Oh my god. How can I... Why is this not... What do you mean I can't examine it? Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it won't open! A mysterious lock! I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Aha! A ladder! It's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. I want to know what that is. Here, a phone! Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything! My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. Phone's broken. This wall is on our way. Got a faucet for water. Wait, I know! This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an exit. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know. Is Mr. Relativity German, or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Oh, girl. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner. Looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. We're just hanging. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ugh, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well. Little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please! No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Look up Fiddle's Saloon, Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right. Great. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me, were you two all set? Us? I'm sorry? What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. She did it! She did it! She did it! She's guilty. She did it. Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passersby. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up queen? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me. You're a slow one, aren't you? Oh, you're evil on the other side. I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? Witness clearly saw me committing the... You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough-up queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. She means it. Whoa. You're weird. Okay. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the names of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So, she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. Can I train her? One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm getting tired. Like, my voice is wearing out. It's like my whole body's like... So, what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. Is she wearing a donut on her hat? No, it's 2 onigiri. 2 little rice balls. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. Quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunch boxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. If you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis? Not. Okay. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. And the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking. Oh, now you're talking, cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, I can't go over to the other side of the crime scene? Okay, let's do one more area. Hey, Steel Samurai! And that's Edgeworth's coat. And there's a K, just like the red and white thing. And there's the tea set, like from the waiter. I like all these references. The desk could be similar to Mr. Grossberg's. I don't know. Even the flower pot has a little fluffy, like Edgeworth. It's so funny. Chess. We have red, white, and blue on the chess set. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look! There's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What, that shield? It's broken. Like the broken defense or something? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Isn't this your sister's office? Phoenix Wright, you never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice, Edgeworth. That's why this room looks just like you. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No! Did I... No! It was just... Mr. Wright here, he... Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. Hmm? That would be... my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Maybe I'm not doing her voice high enough, but I wanted to make it different from Maya's, so... yeah. She probably sounds somewhat similar to the Maya voice I've been giving her. What's up, Edgy? I feel like I should leave it here. I'll just talk about these things. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. Think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No! We don't think you did it! I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Oh, wait, no. She didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. Now, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, I remember. You've really grown. Okay. Shoo. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Anna Sky is the chief prosecutor. The top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Oh boy. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? It's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop. That smile is like awkward. I feel like that art doesn't match the smile he would make. The one in the picture at the end of the main game was better. For sure. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. I think it's funny. What is that bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person. I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. I'm wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? The King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for king? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Even on the day of the murder. That's important to the trial. Hey, chessboard. I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. It's coming for you, baby. Has he been too shy to ask you out? Work desk, a nice desk, polished so well. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't, he'll sue you. My, what an amazing bouquet! Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. Beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Huh? Something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? No. I don't think so. That's funny. Can I have some tea? Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. I go more for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far. Oh, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. This. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. She's getting way too excited about this. Oh, what a view! It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess you would feel important. Incidentally, for you to jump out this window, the time until impact on the ground would be... Got it. Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. Should I show him this? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright! What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure, won't he? I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. Fair. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go. I know it's kind of a non-important point, basically, but, show him the badge. Aw, I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Okay, there you go. Okay, cute. All right. I'll be back with you all on Sunday. I'm taking off tomorrow so that I can spend time with our guest in town and do some things. But I will see you all on Sunday. I'm gonna go get some rest. Why have I been recording stream by accident? Okay. I've accidentally been recording stream. Cool. Have a wonderful Saturday, you all. I'll see you on Sunday. Thanks for chilling. Take care, you all. Okay? Let me find somebody we can go raid. I'm gonna find a good raid target, and then I'll see you on Sunday. We're gonna try to wrap up Color Splash and make some more progress on this game. And then the bake sale is coming up. I was gonna do Monday, but it's probably gonna be Tuesday. I don't know how long cookies will take to ship out to all, but hopefully they're still good by the time they reach you. So we'll find out. Anyway, I'm finding a good raid target. I'll get all that worked out, and I will see you all on Sunday, okay? Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're gonna go raid AG. We're gonna go raid AG. If y'all want to watch some Lethal Company or just see a very nice friend of mine, we're gonna go say hi to AG. And I will see you all on Sunday.